Hey guys, today we're reacting to Lucy and we about to see exposing your Honkai Star Rail mains. Let's see what this video all about. Alright, let's go.
Do you think you deserve rights? I bet you do. After all, 9 out of 10 doctors say Honkai Star Rail players make good choices and their opinions are valid. But do you know what I say to those doctors? Where'd you get your PhD from? Clown University?
Your birth certificate is an apology letter from Trojan HQ, you
Trojan HQ, there it goes.
fucking mook.
You really think Star Rail players deserve respect? I know they don't! And how do I know that? Because I'm one of them. I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body. And fire is my blood.
What is this emo stuff I'm hearing right now?
Excuse me? That doesn't look like a 5-star. And if someone said that they respected me, I would rightfully laugh them out of the building. I know that my logic is sound and virtually infallible. I am 100 times smarter than Herta, even though the surface of my brain is 1,000 times smoother than Pompey's fur. But people on the internet love to argue with me anyway. They approach me, a seasoned degenerate, and they tell me that I don't know the first thing about them. But this is where they're wrong. I do know everything about you. I literally live inside your walls, scratching away daily like the little rat that I am. And
So that's what that scratching is I keep hearing. Now it make complete sense.
starting today, you are no longer allowed to live in peace. That's right. I'm breaking my silence to call every single one of you out today. I'll be going in no particular order, making fun of every main, and then giving you a rating out of 10. And if you find yourself starting to take me seriously at any point of this video, I'm gonna have to prescribe a hefty dose of grass and ass touching. If you don't have your own ass, store-bought is fine. Just reach around and give it a juicy little squeeze,
Why did she have a Walmart hat on? Wait, what? I don't think they sell that at Walmart.
and then you should be good to keep going. But hey, if that's not enough, there is one last method I have to cure you. That's right, gamers. It's time for today's sponsor!
Of course.
Omni Heroes! If you have a void in your heart
Oh, stop. I probably should move over. I didn't expect her to be over there.
that only RPGs can fill, then Omni Heroes is here for you. It's a heroic fantasy casual strategy RPG where you are responsible for fighting off demons and protecting the drop-dead gorgeous Valkyries from darkness. Personally, my favorite Valkyrie is Bastet because of her,
That is a pretty good personality. But anyway, let's continue.
Man, what was I saying again? As the Omni Guardian of the Realm, this fantasy game will put your strategizing to the test. Form teams with over 100 heroes and try out the 3 different types of synergies to obliterate your enemies in unique and innovative ways. Craft unbeatable team comps, engage in fierce battles against players worldwide, and establish your dominance by rising to the top of the global rankings. If you're more of a casual gamer though, Omni Heroes still has you covered, with automated mechanics that make for effortless completion of daily quests. And don't sweat the drop.
I don't think I would buy this game. I mean, not buy, but like download this game. I don't know. It don't look interesting to me. My mainly games for me is like if it got good graphics, we go.
Great, because by clicking the link in my description to download Omni Heroes today, you can claim 777 free summons right away. Yes, you did hear me right. Within the first week, you're guaranteed a minimum of 5 legendary heroes, including the legendary hero Dorabella. Omni Heroes is now available
What
on
the
both
heck?
the Apple App Store and Google Play Store, with a shiny recommendation from both Google Play and the Apple App
They really following them gamblers with that 777. We know what we know. They're following them slot machines. That's what it is.
Store themselves. Download today and start your journey now with my link in the description and pinned comment down below. Now, on to making all of you cope and see. If your main is Arlen, you don't exist. Seriously, all I ever see is people dragging this guy's name through the mud, calling him terrible, trashing his damage, making fun of every single thing about him, and not a one of you tries to defend him. Either you agree he's terrible, or you're too ashamed to defend your boy. But
I used to use Armin as my main like lightning DPS, and then I actually got a good lightning DPS, and I was like, okay, I gotta do this no more. And plus, also, I mean, let's be real now. Yeah, he ain't that good. He ain't that good.
choose to just think you don't exist. Go ahead, comment and tell me how wrong I
That ain't my main now, though. Let's see if she has my main in there.
am. You won't. You're not real. I can afford to give you a 4 out of 10 because no Ireland main exists to complain about it. If your main is Silver Wolf, then your type of woman is the kind who smells exactly like you. Because I know neither of you shower. You fantasize about spending long nights with her, basking in gamer stench as you rack up wins in League of Legends, or geeking out over your favorite.
Okay, the funny thing about this is I just downloaded League and I may play it. I mean, I don't know. I just want to see what the hype is about, right? But other than that, I mean, Silver was used to be my main, but not anymore. Only because we got better. We got better characters since then. I think, when did this actually come out? When did this come out? This came out 6 months ago, so it don't have like the recent characters. But let's continue.
Waifus in the newest gacha game together. It's all fun and games until she hacks into your bank account to E6 Kafka, though. That's
And I will let her.
not even a theory. She would do that. You know this. So why are you attracted to her when all you are to her is Gamba fuel? Man, Silver Wolf is in desperate need of correction. Don't kid yourself, though. You can't fix her. Stinky out of 10. If your main is Asta, you know there's only one form of power in this world, and it's cold, hard, filthy cash. It's a good thing Asta has a thing for outer space because she's the only one who can afford to fund the space station in the first place. What favors do you think Herta was forced to perform to earn Asta's loyalty? God, I wish I could be a fly on that sticky wall. Asta's cute and sassy in a way only people who have never had to work for a living can be. And you wish to embody that energy. And if you keep running the Credix Calyx for the next 84 million years, I believe one day you can. Sci-fi Jeff Bezos out of 10. If your
Jeff Bezos out of 10. She probably do got the same amount as that man, to be honest.
main is Pela, then you believe in the inherent eroticism.
Are there really Asta mains? Like I don't think I ever seen one. We just gotta wait and see.
Of symmetry. That's right, baby. Every part of Pela's outfit is symmetrical, which you can admire while she tells you all about the Yaoi Omegaverse fanfiction she's been.
I have never noticed that. Out of the almost year that this game been out, because I'm pretty sure it almost been out for a year, I have never noticed that Pela whole outfit is symmetrical.
Writing. You don't care though. You don't listen to her. You probably don't even know that her full name is Pelageya Sergeyevna. All you know
What would those was just words put together. I don't believe those were words.
is that girls look hot with glasses. Wink, and they'd look even better covered in a fat load of glass cleaner. Boy, imagine how dirty those things get after a day at the museum. 8 out of 8, because the number 8 is symmetrical both horizontally and vertically, which is probably the nerdiest thing I've ever said in a YouTube video. If your main is March 7th, then you're... well... damn it, I got nothing. I really don't have...
I kind of want to try Moss 7 as a main. I just know that I gotta grind some gear for it. But at some point, I should main every character in the game, even Arlen. Again, those were dark days. But anyway, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try my best.
Have anything bad or negative to say about you, but I will because this is a video about roasting
And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the video, by the way.
people, not asking them to be my friend. God, I'm so lonely. I bet you smell like
I'll be your friend, Lucy. I'll be your friend.
sunshine and daisies, and everyone smiles at you when you walk past. You give off major anime protagonist energy in the best way possible. Every time
Mars
you
is the
frown, an
protagonist.
angel loses their wings. Hell, I just can't find anything nasty to say about you, except that you definitely cry during sex. Infinity out of 10. If your main is Himiko, the only thing you despise more than the meta is people who drink their coffee as anything other than pure, scalding hot black. Other people may think her coffee tastes like pure ass, but those people are weak, and you are built different. Every time someone calls Himiko low tier, your eggplant grows 1 inch longer, which means you should be approaching Eiffel Tower lengths at this point. Careful when you go swinging that thing around. You probably need a concealed carry license for that shit. Honking dong.
What? Oh my, what is up with this girl?
Out of 10. If your main is genuine, the only thing that can soothe your
Are there actually genuine mains? It's no way.
undying rage is the soft smile on his little puppy dog face. I swear that only the most angry of Honkai players are attracted to this guy because they know that he has what they will never possess. The ability to not give a single fuck. Yeah, you probably get mega tilted when someone calls him mid-yuan. But you know who doesn't? Jing-yuan. You know who doesn't care that a 4-star hook does more damage than him? Jing-yuan! Listen, you could
No way. No way that's true.
cope and seethe and meta-slave your days away. Or you could take a page out of this general's book and take a fat nap instead. I know what I'd rather do with my time. 9.7 out of 10. Because even though the rating is really high, I just know the odd number decimal point is going to piss you off even more anyway. If your main is Blade, then you have daddy issues. I know this
Yeah, I can see that.
because I am you. This guy doesn't even send you daily texts, so he checks off all the abandonment issue boxes. He is almost
That is true. The only time Blade actually texts you is, I think he texted you actually once or twice. But most of the time, if Blade texts you, it's Silver Wolf pretending to be him. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to check in. All right, bye.
is definitely going to make your mental illness worse. You cannot fix him. I mean, the only thing this guy wants more than krilling Dan Heng is to krill himself, which makes him extremely relatable. I highly recommend Blade to anyone who's ever failed more than 3 50-50s in a row or who graduated college with a degree they don't use. He's gonna fit right in with your mental state.
So about 90% of America, for that 50-50, I don't know how you feel 3 in a row. I may just have luck, you know. Anyway.
Easy. 10 out of 10. If your main is Welt, then you also have daddy issues, but like not the kind that makes you fun or exciting to be around at parties, just the ones that make you really sad. Unfortunately, the only black hole Welt is opening is the one inside your heart. But does that really matter when you can make your enemies just as slow as your real father is coming back with the milk? I bet you also go absolutely feral when you catch a whiff of Old Spice in the shampoo aisle at Walmart, by the way. Base taste, if not a little concerning. 9 out of 10. If your main is Kafka, then you guessed it, you have mommy issues. So
My main is Kafka, guys. I've got her, and now my main is actually Kafka. I run the dot team like it ain't nothing. And so let's see if this is true or not.
severe ones. The kind that makes people tense up when you reach into your bag at an airport. The kind that makes you listen to hardcore femdom ASMR on loop at night to get your bare minimum of 3 hours rest. Kind of like Tectone does. You also wish Kafka would use her mind control on you to make you love yourself, because God knows you can't accomplish that shit on your own. Same. I prescribe to you antidepressants and some Viagra to withstand the long nights that Kafka's gonna put you through. 69 out of 10. If your
I would neither confirm or deny any of those accusations.
main is Japart, then the only thing that can get you excited in the year of 2023 is hearing your man go.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Why did me
That is such a cool ult. I gotta watch one more time. That is literally one of the best ults in the game, I swear.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Like, oh my
Why did
god,
Julio
that's
make
great.
his ultimate go so fucking hard? It doesn't matter that this guy is literally a grown man in charge of a military. You'll still treat him like he's a little baby boy who needs protection. Because he is, man. Just look at that face. Aww. Doesn't it kill you inside to know that his role is literally to take damage, when all you want to do is make sure he never needs to feel pain ever again in his life? Emotional damage out of 10. If your main is Natasha, then you're probably as much of a workaholic as she is. And the only thing you're more addicted to than caffeine is the sight of those huge, gigantic, heaving toys that come out of her ultimate. Wow, they're so shiny and cute, am I right? She's a guaranteed 4-star that carries the team almost as hard as you have to carry yourself out of bed in the mornings. It's okay, we've all been there, bro. Can you explain the rocket launcher thing, though? Like, is that part of why you like her, or do you just accept it as part of what comes with the package? Or is she compensating for something, do you think? Either way, I sense that Natasha mains are gentle souls, so I'll give them a very soft 7 out of 10.
What? Wait. Why do she have a rocket launcher? I just realized that, because is she like she a healer? She shoot presents. I didn't just give her like some Uzis like Kafka or something like that.
If your main is Tingyun, then you love pain! You love getting smashed in the face, absolutely destroyed, taking all damage, getting targeted 3 times in a row and fucking dying! You crave anarchy! And you you believe attracting high aggro is merely a state of mind, which your sex fox embodies perfectly. My god.
Yeah, that sounded about right for Tingyun mains. I'm gonna be honest.
Tingyun mains are some of the horniest mother truckers on the planet, and you're proud of it too. With how many memes and jokes you make at her expense, you'd think you guys secretly hate her. But it's all just a ruse to cover up how much you want to star rail her into another galaxy. That means we belong to the same breed of degenerate, and I respect you immensely. 9 out of 10. If your main is Bailu, you're
That's so... No, that's crazy. Oh, Starro, can you please stop giving me this goddamn character? I swear. Whatever. We'll see when Sparkle comes out. If I do lose it, I hope I don't. I hope I win all mine 50-50s, to be honest. But, you know, the world may never know.
compassionate and sweet because you care about other people, just like Bailu. You have such a healing touch and you would never think about hurting anyone, especially children. You wouldn't download a child, would you, buddy? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you just think the dragon aesthetic is cool, or maybe you just appreciate having a second healer besides Natasha. I'm cautiously giving you a get-out-of-jail-free card here. By the way, why is Bailu's trailer the most viewed trailer in the entire game? What, no?
Wait, no way that's true. No way that's first, no way that's true. I'm gonna have to check that out later in the video. Second thing is, I mean, to be honest, the only reason I did use Bailu was because I literally had no other healer. I wasn't building Natasha. I had no other healer. And then Fu Swan came out. And then I was like, Jahard, Fu Swan, Preservation. This is good. If I need somebody on one team, it's going to be Fu Swan and Jahard. And I'm good. I'm chilling. We chilling out here.
No answers?
And then I kind of put her in the back end, but, you know, MiHoYo just keep giving me her over and over and over again. I'm like, bro, give me Himiko, please.
7 out of 10? If your main is Sampo, then you're convinced that he's just a little guy, just a tiny dude, not deserving of all the hate. Yeah, he might be a criminal who scams people for millions of credits, but isn't that just his moe trait? The game would be less fun without his antics. So what if he's extremely shady and wanted in 18 different planets? That's pretty impressive when you think about it. I mean, I'm not even wanted in this one. Sampo mains are just as shady and suspicious as the man they represent. And while they're not the person you want watching your back in a knife fight, they are the friends you want when you go to rob the local Taco Bell. 10 out of 10. I have nothing but intense respect for Sampo mains. If your main is Luocha, there are only 2 possibilities. Either you're married to Honkai Impact 3rd lore, and the name auto triggers PTSD flashbacks for you. Or you know absolutely nothing about that game and you just saw a pretty blonde man and started giggling like a schoolgirl. No matter what, you lucked out, because this guy is the most broken healer in the game so far.
Which I don't have because I didn't have enough and I was free to play back then.
No one knows what that coffin of his is for, but we can confirm it's sure as hell not for his teammates. Your main goal in life is to get a good night's sleep and to convince Luocha to audition for a L'Oreal commercial. Cause goddamn that hair! Luscious locks out of 10. If your main is Serval, then inside of you, there are 2 wolves. One wolf wants to be Avril Lavigne, and the other wolf wants to have hot, passionate sex with Avril Lavigne. Unfortunately, they haven't added a sex mechanic yet, so you're stuck with the first one. In your free time, you listen to Serval's trailer, wishing they would turn it into a full music video, all while knowing that they never will. You're currently writing an essay to Serval about why you would be a great addition to the Lando family. Whether as her husband or as a guard dog, you'll be fine with it. You'll even practice barking for her. I'm gonna say,
What in the heck was that? Second, I don't think I watched her trailer. If I did, I do not remember it.
10 out of 10. Because writing an essay to a girl who used to be a researcher, you clearly understand romance. If your main is Hook, then you thrive off of chaos. Everyone else thinks she's annoying, but you understand that those people won't last long when Pitch Dark Hook the Great takes over town. In fact, you maining her is all just an effort to earn her favor, so that when the end comes, she'll remember your service and make it swift. I am unironically terrified of this character, and I shudder in fear every time she's on screen. Please take this 9 out of 10 as a peace offering and pass over my door when the day of judgment comes. If your main is the Trailblazer, then it depends. depends. If you main Stell, that means you want to have sex with her. But if you main Kalis, that also means you want to have sex with him. I don't know what the game devs were on when they made both protagonists so attractive, but I'm willing to provide them with a steady supply of it to make sure we keep getting.
They was like, you know what? We gotta make these main characters actually look pretty decent, so that way people play them as well, right? All right, let's go. Come on, who get the design artist out?
More of this shit. I will say that I have more respect for the people who play the protag with a baseball bat instead of the lance for obvious reasons. It's way funnier to bash an enemy's skull with a bat than a lance.
Facts.
6 out of 10. If your main is Herta, then you probably have a thing for women who never give you attention. Just a woman who barely knows you exist. A woman who sees you as a means to an end. You simply love the feeling of being used. I failed to see what's attractive about a woman who doesn't give you the time of day, but then again, I didn't get the whole doll fetish either. The joints creep me out a little bit. You just like the multiple dolls aspect of it? Like, does the idea of dozens of little Hertas being all over the space station turn you on? Just be honest. Do you want to be pegged by Herta? I don't know, but I just can't figure you people out. Spooky out of 10. If your main is Luca, then you either have a crippling addiction to shonen anime, or you're one of those people who just loves the smell of sweat. Imagine the scent wafting from Luca's armpits after a long day in the wrestling ring. It would be absolutely dripping in musk. But part of me believes you're way more
Scared? I want to go home.
Innocent than I think. Maybe you just like the red hair. Maybe his prosthetic arm reminds you of Edward Elric. I mean, you do want to sniff his armpits, right? No? Just me? You disappoint me, Luca Mains. I'm gonna give you a reject the deodorant overlords out of 10. I refuse to believe Luca is so unbased as to wear that shit. If your main is Bronya, I don't actually believe your main is Bronya. Let me explain. She's an incredibly broken character and all, so of course she's popular. But she's broken because she makes other people stronger, not herself. Bronya's always playing second fiddle. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. And maybe the reason you like her so much is because you relate to that. You too feel cucked by the cooler, sexier people in your life. Put in this perspective, I actually think Bronya's a great character. If I were in her shoes, I too would kill my adoptive mother and instate myself as the next supreme dictator just to cope with my own inferiority complex. I rate you future tyrant out of 10. If your main is Clara, then you're a strong proponent of the anti-shoes movement. Shoes really are restrictive, disgusting inventions dreamed up by a broken species that doesn't know what's good for them. I mean, shouldn't we all have
This game never gave me Clara. I don't know why.
our feet on full display in the middle of the goddamn motherfucking snow? It's definitely not a fetish. It's not a fetish. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. Free the toes, brother! And, big strong robots are pretty cool, I guess. Except when Svarog protects her toes from your lecherous eyes by putting a laser beam in between them. Sucks to suck, man. Frostbitten toes out of 10. If your main is Dan Hung, then you know the real reason they put Hung in his name. Because he's hung up over the tragedy of his past and he's trying to move on from it, but MiHoYo really wants to make money, so they decided to make a cooler 5-star version of him to make sure he never really can. I mean, most of us know what it's like to be hated by the people around us, but imagine if you were hated by a billion-dollar company? Why the L? This explains why Dan Hung mains are incredibly protective of their boy and are the most loyal people you'll ever meet. Until the sexier version of Dan Hung releases, but hey, can you really blame them? You get a 7 out of 10. Take it or leave it. If your main is Singtwei, then you know the only thing stopping you from being a full-time gamer is the demon known as capitalism. Your motto is boss makes a dollar, I make a dime. That's why I grind relics for my waifus on company time. You despise the wagey
I totally don't do that. Anyway.
lifestyle. And if you could throw yourself in front of a truck for a 2% chance of getting isekai'd into an anime, you wouldn't even hesitate. Some might say this gambling approach to life is dangerous and cringe, but those people must have been the 99% that gave up before they became a harem anime protagonist. By far the best players out there. So I give you a Singtrillion out of 10. If your main is Zila, then seeing big damage numbers pop up on the screen is now the only thing that can get you going. How many times have you drowned in the sea of butterflies?
I did use the main Sela, and to be honest, I love her all so much, bro.
sentence. How many turns did Zila get while I was busy saying this sentence? You're little more than a DPS addict now, waiting for Resurgence to give you your next fix. Let's face the facts. Your waifu is out there in the underworld dressed like Goofy, looking like some kindergartner's attempt at color theory. And you still don't give a fuck, because she hits like a truck while doing it. I despise you, but mostly because I want to be you. I promise to give you 10 out of 10 if you give me even a fraction of your damage. If your main is Yukong, then your taste is absolutely impeccable. Out of all the players of this game, you are the one I would pick as my date to the Louvre. Because my god, this character's beauty is the type of thing Shakespeare would have written sonnets about, with one hand on his pen and the
Okay, I don't know about all that now, but you know, sure, Lucy, sure.
other hand on his special pen, if you get what I'm saying. Yukong is a great character, and well, you also have mommy issues. They're not as severe as the Kafka mains. I bet you wouldn't even get excited if I patted you on the head and called you a good boy or good girl. Right? Your silence is scaring me. Genius out of 10. If your main is Yanqing, then you just can't stop yourself from rooting for the underdog no matter what. This kid may be the laughingstock of the franchise.
I challenged the 9-year-old and won. I fought a 9-year-old and won. I manipulated someone to beat up a 9-year-old and won. I just had the worst day of my life. That's tough.
But guess what? While you were looking at Fuda Fushuan memes on the internet, Yanqing was studying the blade. And one day in the future, he's gonna get such a massive power upgrade that everyone will regret looking down on him. And that day will definitely come, for sure. In the future. Eventually. Yeah. On the bright side, he's pretty cute, right? Every time I look at him, I'm just reminded of the I have the power of God and anime on my side. Kid. I think Yanqing mains are committed to making him the very best, like no one ever was. So I'll give them a solid 9 out of 10. If your main is Sushang, then the only thing that can make you happy is the sight of her giant, meaty cock slapping down on the enemies to deal billions of damage. I'll be honest with you. When I found out this game had a character that summoned a giant chicken as part of her kit, I informed my bank that I'd be taking out 8 new credit cards. You probably have a middle school sense of humor, but that also makes you seem innocent somehow. I just don't sense any bad vibes from you. Like, a Sushang main would never give you up, never let you down, never run around, or hurt you. I'm gonna have to give you 12 inches out of 10, and I think that's it. Everyone who's currently available for patch 1.2, properly roasted and stir-fried for your viewing pleasure. Make sure to send this to your friends and lie to them about which part of the video has their main in it so I can rack up those sweet view time metrics. Or you could even leave a comment down below to tell me how wrong, offensive, mean, and toxic I am for making fun of people on the internet. Or you could also drop a head pad and call me a good girl. Not that I'm desperate for that or anything. Now get out of here before I turn you into my next Discord kitten, you little rascal. Where'd you get your PhD from? Clown University?
Your birth certificate is an apology letter from Trojan HQ.
What? No, that's a letter fit.
You fucking noob.
What was that? Okay, that was a good show. I was almost calling it a show. That was a good video. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give that one a like, and I probably need to watch more for this one. This is my first time actually watching a video from her, and it was actually pretty good. I need to watch more, but other than that, well, yeah. Oh, that's what I watched. Okay, so I watched Sex Hell. Watched it like 5 months ago. I do not remember that. I'm gonna be honest. But hey, at the end of the day, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Also, down in the description is gonna be the link to her channel. Make sure you like, comment over there as well. And I'm about to go. I'm about to go play Star Wars. I'm gonna be honest. I'll see y'all later. Kafka main out.